Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Dukas Copy webinar, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 30th of January 2023. Well, I'm your host here, and I'm a Dukas Copy's trading community member. Please do not confuse me as the Dukas Copy Bank employee. So when I say this, that I am not an employee of Dukas Copy Bank, what I mean to say is that everything that I am going to talk about here, or all the trading ideas that we are going to discuss in this webinar, are of my own. They have nothing to do with the bank. Okay, so why I come here every day at 16:30? It is Greenwich Mean Time, London -1. That is because we are here to see the charts of major currency pairs. When I say major currency pairs, some of you talk about Forex. Like Forex and currency trading is same. Okay, those who are very new and those who are very old, for them it is just another day because they have been with me for a quite long time now. I suggest you and I advise you that please subscribe to this channel if you are new, because we are here streaming this every day at 16:30 GMT, and you will find it interesting, I'm sure about it, because we are providing some quality price action analysis here. Okay, now in this program we are only using the candlestick charts, so please bear with us because we are not using any bar charts or area or line charts. And if you are new to the technical analysis, I would really request you to go to our channel's homepage and then select the playlist section, and in the playlist section you will find two playlists. One is profitable candlestick patterns. These are the patterns with one or two candlesticks. And then there is another playlist which is named as profitable chart patterns. This is a playlist which consists of different patterns which are formed by a number of candles. Okay, they look like, you know, butterfly and all. It will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this program if you go through them. And at the end of the session I'll be answering the questions from the viewers, and you can ask your questions in the chat section. It is open to everyone. Lastly, in the introduction, I want to say that whatever I'm going to cover in this live stream is only to increase your knowledge. It is not any trading advice, so please do not take trades blindly based on this video or this webinar. Okay, please do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. All right, with a small sip of coffee, let me begin this webinar. By the time I'm having a sip of coffee, you can quickly go through the risk disclaimer, because this is very essential. See, we are going to dive in the Forex trading, so risk analysis and risk measure management is essentially what we do. And if you don't know that there is risk involved, then there is a high probability that you will blow up your account. So please go through this entire risk disclaimer, understand it completely, and then hop onto the charts. All right, what we do here every day, we begin with the dollar index. Okay, now why trade dollar index? Why look at the dollar index? Guys, dollar index we are watching so that we have an idea as how is dollar, US dollar, when we say dollar here, US dollar is performing across the market. Okay, this is what we look at to get an idea what is happening in the dollar. Okay, so from here it looks like that from this time approximately on 28th of September 2022 until this day, this is 18th of January 2023, the dollar was decreasing, although the movement was in the waves. The movement was in the form of waves. Okay, believe me guys, those who are with us from a long time, they know it, that we had already predicted this movement. Okay, not today, no yesterday, but on this day only. Okay, when this low was made. Now not when this low was made, actually when this low was made we had predicted this, because on the 4-hour we had spotted a structure break and we were looking for selling options. But after this break, after the break of this low and this low here, we really became sellers this low, because this was our upswing pivot, okay, on the daily. Here was the 4-hourly upswing pivot. But anyways, let's not talk about that. But if you really want to go back, you can watch the live stream by me on this day here, that is 11th of November, and also on this day, this is 28th of September, and you will have an idea what we are talking about here. So now I have already written it on my chart that dollar is possibly going up again, but we are not buying below 102.65. Now those I know that this feed of my webinar is going into your trading platforms, and you might be wondering who the hell is Rakesh, what is he going to say in his webinar? Well guys, I'm just like you, okay, I'm nothing special here, but yes, I get an idea from looking at the candlesticks that what is happening. I understand the meaning behind them, and I try to, you can say, decipher the price action. Actually, this should be the name of the program that we are doing, but it is now Trading with Rakesh. I cannot do anything about that, but I will suggest it is like deciphering the price action so as to what is happening now. Okay, all right, so what I was saying is that we have written here dollar is possibly going up again, but we are not buying below 102.65. What does it mean? Now this level in the blue is 102.63 or 65. Why we have marked this on our chart? Okay, when the market was going down like this, okay, before making this low here, the market has made this low here. Between these two lows there is a reaction high, that is this one, keeping the structure of the market intact. Okay, this is the high, this is an established high. If this high breaks, there is a chance, okay, there is a chance, I'm not saying it is sure, there is a chance that another higher low will be formed and price will start making another high which is higher than whatever high the price makes here. So we are expecting something like this, boom boom boom. Okay, like the market was going down, okay, then from this last down to the previous high the market broke it and then come to test this as a fresh support, and then boom. So this is something which is analogous to what example that I have shown here. Now this has already formed, and now it is taking time to break this 102.63. If you remember, yeah, MGA, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry about that, I didn't see the chat. My friend MGA was asking one day that what is accumulation. Okay, so MGA, I answered you that when there's a possible trend reversal, the bigger guys, the bigger players, they try to accumulate the positions in the direction where they want to move the market. Now they want to move the markets up, that I can say from the accumulation here, from a lot of consolidation here, I can say that the market is going to go up, but I am not sure, and I will not be sure about it till the time it breaks 102.63. okay, when it breaks 102.63, I will be very sure that the market is going to test 103.37, and if that is broken, I think we will be testing 105.39. now how I am so sure that the market is most probably going up from here? Because you see on the 18th of January it made a low of 101.24 here, and after that if the sellers were ready to push the prices lower, they would have already done so. You see how many bearish candlesticks are there? Bearish candle, a long bearish candle, it's okay, one bearish pin bar, two bearish pin bar, third bearish pin bar, fourth bearish pin bar, and still it is not going down. Guys, why it is not going down? Somebody is buying at these levels, you understand? Why will somebody be buying the market at the lows? Because he's very smart, he's very smart, he's buying at very low levels and he will be selling it at the higher levels. At the higher levels means above 102.63 maybe. Okay, If he really wants to just stop them out, yes, he will be selling over here. But if he's not selling, I mean hitting their stop losses, if he's selling, if he's buying for a move up above 114, then it is a serious business. Don't you think so? Yeah? No? I have just drawn my Fibonacci of the previous rise, and the 50% is around 103.44. Okay, below that, this is something going on which is known as accumulation, guys. Accumulation. You will see a sudden spurt above this 50. Oh, not that one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. No. I need to remove this one to read this properly. Yeah, so 50% is here. Yeah, it is very close to 50% right now. So it is trading very close to 50%, or you can say that here 102.01 area, this area is accumulating the, I will say, longs, and sooner or later we will be seeing the price going above 102.63. Those who want to bookmark this webinar, you can bookmark that. I said so on 30th of January. And next month, most probably we are going to see higher prices in the dollar index above 102.63. And if we do it, then I will become a buyer in this one. Okay, because we will be buying here at small stop loss below, and we will be targeting 105.39 and 107.64. All right, guys, I hope you got the idea. Now, why it is not falling, why I am not selling? The answer is I'm not selling at these bearish pin bars because the support of 101.48 is very close. Why I'm not buying it here? Because the market structure is down. Until the time we don't break 102.63, we cannot become buyers. We don't have a conviction. All right, guys, so let's hop on to the euro dollar. I don't have to talk much about euro also, because we know from I think 1 week or so that 1.0936 is our level, and it is not the singular level here. You see this level is hitting also this weekly area. Actually, this is a monthly area. You see my monthly line is going across. It's not horizontal, but it is still going across here around 1.0992. So this area is being watched by, I think, a lot of people already, and most probably we will find a lot of resistance in this zone, and the price may go below 1.0851 in this one. Now I switch to 4 hour to show you something important. So you see the market structure was up. All right, the market structure was up, and here, okay, here it broke, and then eventually it made another high. So now till the time this low is holding, I think, see what was this high? If we are really talking about the market structure, then this high that the price had made is 1.0929, and this high that the price had made was 1.0926. so this is still a higher high, but with a bearish pin bar. Now this was the low that the price had made before the move higher. So I turn my low to this one. So till the time this low is not broken on the 4 hour, we can safely say that the structure of the market, at least on the 4 hour, is intact, which is uptrend. But I am expecting this 1.08349 to break very soon. Why I am saying so, guys? Why I am saying so? Because the resistance on top of it is huge. Okay, this is most probably, I'm not saying for sure, but most probably it is going to go down. And if it does not, if it keeps going up, then this strong resistance zone will become support if the price goes up and then retrace back. Then we will become buyers. So the price is trading in a very small range. Okay, 1.08349 and below is a sell, and above 1.0936 we will buy it at the retracement, if you get my point. MJ, now this is a convergence, I will say, a point from where we will be looking for a trade entry in the dollar index, and it can go on either side, and either side will be an entry. Okay, because now it is at the crucial zone. Great Britain pound is behaving in a great manner, actually, because we had drawn this triangle I think last week, and we had expected that the price may consolidate in this range for some time, and it has almost reached at the apex. If tomorrow or day after it breaks out of it, which is most probably going to happen, if it breaks out of it, then on the upside we have resistance at 1.2447. all right, on the downside we have immediate support at 1.2312 area. You look at these lows here and this low here, but you see from this from the first strike that it had taken at 1.2447 area gave us a low here around 1.2262. Now if we squeeze, and I will just copy and clone it so that we get this low also, 1.2262. And so the price has made this small range, okay, small range. Until the time this range is the price is trading this range, we cannot be sure where it is going to go. Now if it breaks higher than 1.2447, then we'll definitely be looking for the buying entries, like I just explained in the case of euro, right? Something like this. All right, so our buy will be somewhere like here, okay. But in case it gets sold off from here, we want the price to actually go below this level. I want to switch daily also, just to show you an idea that it is okay. See, on the daily, this is not the level. This is not the level actually. On 4 hour also I think this is not the level. Let me check. On the 4 hour the price was going up, it made low here, it made high here. See, on the 4 hour the structure once broke to the lower side, and then again it broke to the higher side. So it went into consolidation. I understand that. So when the lows and highs are broken and you are not having any clear structure, so this is something called as range. So now the price is in range of 1.2262 and 1.2447. we need to break either of these levels to be sure about where the market is going. This is on the 4 hour, guys, but on the daily we have a market structure like this. I will show you something. So the market structure went down, okay, then again it went up, boom 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 boom. Okay, so guys, if you see that before making, this is very interesting. If you see that after this high the price made a low which is in line with this 1.2312, okay, carefully, if you observe it carefully, and the next high that the price had made, between these two highs this was the low, and this low, if you are taking it as the swing low, of course you cannot take it as a swing low on the daily because it does not have a higher low on the left side and higher low on the right. But if you take it on the 4 hour, this one, if you take it on the 4 hour, okay, you see this one, you will know it has a higher low on the left and a higher low on the right. So it is a swing low on the 4. This swing low breaks on the 4 hourly, pushes it as turns it to okay, wait, what happened to my language? So this low, once it was broken, we were looking for a sell entry, okay, but here it broke this high, and no, okay, so this was the swing high. This low did not break this low, so this was not the valid low. So this was the low, and in, okay, so yeah guys, it is very simple. Now I am making the market structure for you here. See, the market structure was up, okay, till this one. Thereafter, when it went here, it broke this low. All right, now after this low has been made, we should be looking for a sell entry, right? Because the market has just made a new low which is lower than the previous low. So we will be expecting a lower high to be formed, which is this one. But if this is the lower high, then we will be looking for new lower low. Does it make some sense to you this time, MGA? So we are expecting actually a lower low in this market. Okay, now I said that it may go up. Well, it can go both directions, but most probably pound is going to go down. It may ask some offers at 1.2312. I mean, it can get support also here, and it can get support at 1.2262, or it may not get support at all, and these levels can be shattered by the sellers to see 1.21212. All right, this is a possibility. And but the biggest possibility is to go downside, because we have already breached this level, this low here, and we have breached this very badly. Why I'm saying very badly? Because to support this low, there were this low, these two lows, and these 3 4 5 lows. So there was so much of support, and it was shattered with this red candle, and it was closed as a marubozu on the 4 hour. So that means there was a lot of selling in this one. Okay, now if the people get another chance to sell again below the low or below the high that they had created, they will definitely want to enter, right? So that's why you can say that there is a position building in this area to go short. Just like I was saying, there's a position building in the dollar to go long. This is just my speculation. Okay, this is my view, my idea. I'm not saying that this is definitely going to happen, but this is the most probable scenario here. Ask from your own heart what it is saying. You may be bullish, you may be bearish. Like I had written that bullish hidden divergence on GBP USD. Well, it was there on this day. Thereafter, it just got stopped out. So I'm just removing it one. From here, from this price action, I can conclude about the cable that in the next week, most probably we are going to see 1.2312 or 1.2262, or maybe even 1.2121 tested in this market. All right, guys, keep a sharp eye on the pound. It may give you very good trades. Now, if it starts going down, how will we enter? We will enter at the break of this low. Come on, guys, don't worry. Okay, it is 4 hour. So we will enter like this. Boom, boom. Enter here with a small stop loss somewhere here, and target this area, and maybe even the lower area like this. Okay. All right, guys, this is done now. Great Britain pound, we have discussed both the scenario. In case it goes up, we are not buying till 1.2447. we want it to go beyond that and then come back to retest this level as the fresh support. And if it goes down, we are not selling because we have multiple supports here. We want it to go below 1.2262 and then come back to 1.2262, or maybe into 1.3312 to test it as the fresh resistance, and then we sell it with the target of 1.21212 on 1.1840 in the cable. Australian dollar, guys, no excuses here. You see, we are looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, we are looking at the bigger picture. This is the trajectory we are expecting the Australian dollar to follow. Do you remember my title around here when I say 0.7136 is what maybe the next target? Now this target has been achieved. The price either goes sideways or it may go short, and 0.7002 may be reseen in this one. Okay, this is not sure, at least from the daily. From the daily chart, it is not, we are not convinced with the short entries, but let us see what is happening on the 4 hours. Okay, the structure, guys, you have to learn how to make the market structure. Okay, make the market structure. This is essential. Well, I cannot say that it was this one. But well, this looks like this is still an uptrend, intact uptrend. Okay, we need to break below this low, I think, to enter the short sells. So I will write this 7061.7061, right? If I have done it wrong, please let me know. But I think, okay, after this, I think we need to break down this candle to have some more information what happened in this candle. First it went up or first it went down. Really, this is important, guys. So I will break this one. We know that till here we are in an uptrend. All right, then we made a high, then we made a low, we made all right, after okay, so after making this high, we have not broken this low, or we have not broken this high. So yes, the price is consolidating. Any move below 0.7061 will break the market structure, okay, and any move above 0.7136, or not 7136, but this high here 0.7142 will make another high, and it will continue the market structure. But I believe strongly, as the US dollar index is trying to go up, I think 0.7061 will be broken. So at least on this 1 hourly time frame, we may get a selling entry like this. Okay, it can be extended, it can be even extended to this one, but I think this is what we are expecting. All right, guys, so this is the Australian dollar. If you ask me where is the support and resistance, it is so simple. Sorry. No. So the resistance is now 0.7142, which is the recent high that the price has made, and the support may be 0.7061, which we are expecting to break on the 4 hour at least. All right, yeah, this is what is going on in the Australian dollar. In the New Zealand dollar, I will not say on the similar lines, because in the Australian dollar you can see some weakness coming already, but in the New Zealand dollar you don't see that weakness coming. Okay, you see, whenever the price tries to go down, it is being bought back. So essentially it suggests to me that Australian dollar, although it is going down at the resistance, but the New Zealand dollar is holding good against the US dollar. So what does it implies? It implies that there is a high probability price will go back to 0.6732, and the price going from here to 0.6732 is meaning that this head and shoulder, which is inverse head and shoulder, will be broken, and we will be looking for a buying in the for the long term, like 0.6979, and maybe beyond that towards 0.73158, 0.7315 area. Okay, and we can also be targeting this falling channels resistance zone. All right, 0.7393. This is too much to tell you now, but if it breaks above 0.6552 area, I'll be looking for buying opportunities in the New Zealand dollar, guys, in the coming time. Talking about the USD JPY, well, the price started after meeting this support. The price started meeting this falling channels resistance, and after a small fall here, there was no continuation, and now the price has actually already broken higher than these two red candles highs. Now this implies that whatever selling pressure was left here has been now taken down, or you can say the bulls have overpowered that. Though this candle is not that convincing, it is Monday. Updesh, but your question is, how do you get US dollar index on Dukas copy chart? It's so simple. You just go here in all instruments, write dollar. It is simple. This is simple. Just write dollar and you get dollar index. If you have not subscribed to the instrument, you click on the plus, and then you say CFD indexes. In the CFD index, you search for the dollar index like this. Okay, it is so simple. It is the third CFD index. Okay, I hope it helps you. So I'm sorry, I was saying that it has broken through these two highs, and now maybe it is going to go to these two highs, and maybe then this side. Now what we are expecting here, is to breach 134.77. well, this is the daily chart. If you switch to 4 hour, you may even get a better entry, like better market structure values. But no, on the 4 hour also, actually this is 134.77, and this all is consolidation You can make this triangle, this small triangle from this high, this low, and joining these. Okay, so it makes some sense. But yeah, see, in the making of this triangle, it has already breached this high, sorry, not this high, but this falling channel's resistance zone, and it is on the verge of breaking this high. Now this high was 131.11, and when this breaks, it will, I think, trigger some stop losses above it, which will turn into market buyers, and they can push the market towards these highs. Now these highs are aligning with these lows, these highs, so there may be some tough time for the dollar to rise against the yen at 131.50. But if it is so, if it is able to push it beyond 131.50 area, then next level will be 134.77 in the US dollar yen. All right, guys. But yes, don't be I mean, those so skeptical that the price is only going to go up. In case it starts going down, then 127.21 is the support for the US dollar against the yen. Guys, it is consolidating for a long time, dollar against the Canadian dollar, and I'll say just stay away from this market, or you can expect a down break with a target of 1.2894, but this is just an expectation. Don't go short here. Expect it to break. When it breaks and comes back to retest this area, then only try to open some short position with the conviction. Okay, not now. So my suggestion is wait, because this trade is still, I mean, this pattern is still developing. It is in the development stage. So what I am expecting out of it is, I am expecting it to go like this. Okay, if it breaks like this, then this will be better. This is called a mature pattern, break and retest. So this is what you want. And if you feel that this gets broken prematurely, there is a high probability that it will not take its entire targets. Okay, so yeah, if you guys, if you also like to trade the patterns and you are learning something out of this webinar, you find it useful for you, to smash that like button which is below the video. It helps us in the YouTube algorithm. Okay guys, it doesn't cost you anything, by the way. So my suggestion is that stay away from this market till the time it is trading within this triangle. The range is very small, it is not worth trading, so stay away from this one. When it moves in either direction, up or down, then the move will be explosive, and that will be worth trading. So stay away or stay on the sidelines. Keep an eye although on this one, and keep an eye on the triangles. If you have trading view charts, those who can alert you at the break of the trend lines, maybe you can put these trend lines on your USD CAD and ask for the email for email alert from the trading view, which is possible in the email trading views paid subscriptions. Okay, USD CHF, I don't want to trade this pattern or this pair also, although it has broken below this rising channel, but the fall after the break is not so convincing. Moreover, we have an idea that the US dollar may be rising in the coming time, so we don't want to sell this breakout to the downside. On the contrary, if the price starts rising from here, I think I will be looking for a selling entry at these type of confluences. What are these confluences? One is this confluence of horizontal resistance, and this broken channels support line, which may be now acting as resistance if the price comes back to this area. Okay, so what I am expecting in this one, I am expecting something like this, and that makes a lot of sense to me, because I will have, if I open my short positions here, I will have a small stop loss and a very big take profit target, and that will be good for my risk to reward ratio. All right guys, and if it keeps going up and enters in that channel again, then maybe I will become buyer, but then I will have to see that this falling channel that the price has already broken through is also broken. So I will see a rise above 0.9597 area, then only I will become a buyer. All right guys, I will be only a seller, and I think this is a very good area to go and open short positions if the price comes here, but that only after when we see how the price reacts if it comes here. So we have already become sellers in the silver, Now I'm saying structure is short, maybe accumulation of shorts taking place. This is what my thought process is after looking at this 4-hourly chart. When you see, when the silver is going nowhere, it has to go somewhere, right? It has to go somewhere. The silver is going nowhere. See how the silver moves when it moves. See guys, this is how it moves. And when it consolidates like this, boom, 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 it moves afterwards like this. So silver, when it consolidates, it moves boom, 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 boom. So very fast. So now after this move up, silver is consolidating. If you know that the history repeats, what are you expecting? I'm expecting a lower move here to lower than 23.12. But where is my resistance? So this high becomes my resistance now, and this is the highest high. This is also the swing high, 24.54. This is my resistance now. Okay, where is the support? This low here and 22.01 and this 23.12. These are the supports where the price will be looking to take a stop before going further down. All right, the structure of the market is already down after making this low here. So we are expecting a lower high to be formed, which may be this one, but to establish this lower high, we have to see a lower low in this one, so that the structure of the market is now visible that it is short. Talking about the gold, this is the 4-hourly candle. On the daily, I saw nothing actually on the gold. It's doing nothing here. You see, the price broke out of this 911 and came back into it. Then it gave us a bullish pin bar. There's no continuation. So I'll say it's doing nothing, at least on the daily. And when I switch to 4-hourly, I see that there is a possibility of the break in the structure in this candle here. Now if I'm showing you, say I open up my structure from here, okay, this high is higher than this high, so it is a high. This low is higher than this low, so it's a low. This high thereafter is higher than this high, so this is a higher high. Now after this, the market made this low, which is higher than this low, but eventually it made, before making higher high than this one, it made this low also, which is lower than this low. Okay, see, this low was okay, I will just stop here. You see this one here, you keep an eye on this low here, okay, 1911. So this low was 1917.06 and this low here is 1916.52. so this was 1917, this is 1916. So I can safely say that the structure has been compromised. Now if the structure has been compromised, I will be looking for the lower highs. So that is what I am looking for now, and I am looking for a low now below 1911 for this structure to break in its entirety. All right guys, so we are looking lower levels in the gold, at least on the 4-hour chart. Okay, so let us see how the things unfold in the near future, but as of now I think gold is going to go down well below 1911 at least. All right guys, if you find this analysis interesting, you can still smash that like button which is below the video. Don't want to move your hands. Okay, okay. So yeah, this is about the gold. Any suggestions or any comments you can write in the chat, guys. So why the Brent? What is happening with the Brent? Brent fell off intraday a lot, but I told you that whenever it will try to fall, this broken resistance line will try to act as a support. Until what extent can it fall? Well, this is the extent, 83.74. I have already written that it is a very strong level to watch. When I have written something which is that it is very strong level to watch, that means it is going to hold as a support. Now if the price is very close to the support, maybe you should be looking for a buying opportunity. The candle is red. Okay, it may terrorize you, this candle, but you have to have belief on your analysis that this is a very strong level. If the breakout has already happened, this is just a retracement, guys. Now when I switch to 4-hour, you will realize that, okay, the price went below but was bought back immediately, Yeah, now somebody may be thinking, oh, the price is going to 83.74. Still, it's okay. Even if it goes to 83.74, you get a buying opportunity, you go long. Okay. But if you don't want to go long, you want to go long only after the confirmation, not a speculation, then you know this high, this low, this high, this low. So this is a downtrending market structure. Now, if we just join these two highs and join these lows, you see a downtrending market structure, right? Where is foreground color? So what is that? Background color. Alright guys, so you got this idea that the market structure is down, okay, but we are looking for a buying opportunity. So we buy when the market breaks through this falling channel's resistance line. Okay, this is the counter trend. Now we are expecting the market to go up, so this downtrending channel is a counter trend channel. So when it breaks, we become buyers again, which is in the line of the trend. Okay, trend is up. So yes, when this downtrend becomes uptrend, or when this market structure is broken, you become buyer again. All right. But what is the resistance, guys? The price is actually already into the resistance zone. 89.87 is the resistance. If that resistance is broken, we will be very happy because the price can go back to 99.53 after that. But if the price fails to break higher than that resistance and eventually give us a lower low than 83.74, then I'm sorry, because after this the support is very far, approximately at 7.75 and then 75.09 area, because these are the two important lows that the price will try to test if it breaks through 83.74, which in my opinion is very strong level to watch. Make some sense, guys? Let's look at the US dollar against the South African rand. Well, what is happening here? Oh, is it going to 17.4303 area? Yeah, boy. I think we told about this on 17.0607 test, and also at the break of this somewhere here. You can watch the webinars previously. My previous webinars where I'm talking about the USD ZAR, I never talked about breaking this level, but yes, I said if it is happened, then the next level to watch is 60.6890. But after 17.4303 is taken out, it is not the end of the story. 7.5673 is also standing on the way, so will be tested later on. 17.9536. All right, guys, US dollar is bullish, at least against the South African rand, and there's a lot to come on the way till 18.4996. But this is a clear breakout. This is a clear breakout out of this channel with the bullish candle. It is a Marubozu. It is actually headed into the resistance, but still after some consolidation, you can still be looking for a buying opportunity in this one. All right. Support 7.060, resistance 7.4303. Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin is trading comfortably, I will say now, above 22,737. Till the time it is trading above 22,737 comfortably, we can expect 25,166 to be reached. Okay, and if it becomes uncomfortable, it starts trading below 22,737, then we will be looking for 21,405. That's all about the Bitcoin, guys. There's no pattern, nothing, but yes, there is a bullishness, and above 22,737 I'm bullish on this one. Euro JPY. This is the chart that I have kept on my screen because I fell in love with this chart. We had analyzed it on the monthly initially. On the monthly, we saw that the Euro JPY is in an uptrend on the monthly. Now, if something is in an uptrend on the monthly and you need to break below 133.39 to break this uptrending structure, I checked the weekly. When I checked the weekly, guys, on the weekly it was in a downtrending structure, right? This downtrending structure will break, or in the weekly we will become buyers if the price goes higher than this candle's high, which is 142.93. all right, guys, 142.93. this high here was 142.85, 142.93, 142.85. so we switch to the daily. and we say, all right guys, we are not looking for this high, now we are looking for this high. This high is 142.93. if the price goes above 142.93, then I think we should become buyers in this market, because in that case the daily price action will be suggesting up move because it will be bullish. Okay, bullish price action. Weekly will be suggesting up move, monthly will be suggesting up move. So over the period of week and month the price will go up. Now above 142.93 we have 146.72 in the daily, it is a resistance. After that we have 148.39. so my intention here to tell you is that this can be your trade of the year. How do you see euro against the Aussie? Let me check buddy, just a minute. Okay, so what I was saying is that above 142.93 this can be your trade of the year for 2023. okay, because it has got what, 300 pips here, 200 here, and many more above this, many more above this. You see this candles like this, this is how it goes. All right, so this is what I'm expecting, guys. At least 148.39 will be tested if the price goes above. The market is in an uptrend on the monthly. Now MJ wants to see euro against Australian dollar. I think I saw it today and I think it is going to go up, but let me check. All right. Oh, some swing is forming here at the support levels, but you know we don't analyze the markets like this. Okay, we go from top. This is the range. Looks like okay, I see that it is going to go up. Why I'm saying so, my friend? This is monthly. Okay, the monthly market structure I will show you just once. Okay, from here the market, this low was still higher than this one, but this low was lower than this one. Okay, or whatever, this one. Then the market made a high here. This low did not break this low, but eventually this low has broken this low. So after this low the market made a high here and made a lower low, you see here, but this high has already been taken out, right? After that the market made low here and this, so this is the high that the market has made. Now I want to stop my market structure here. So on the monthly you can simply say that the market structure is broken to the upside. Okay, now we switch to the weekly. MJ, be careful, this one is a very nice thing that you will learn now. So you see here the market structure was down till here, then we saw almost double bottom here, then there is a breakout of double bottom, then we saw some building up. I think this is called building up or accumulation again, but there was no what do you call it, there was no follow through of this, and the move did not or the move did not start with the bang, I will say, but still the market structure has been broken here. So I will put one more interesting thing here. Now the price is trading below this level, although it is supposed to be higher than this. So this level is supposed to provide support to the market, but on the weekly it has already closed the week below these, all these candles lows. So I okay, if MJ, I think if it would have been trading above 1.5397, I will say that you hold your longs there, but since it is trading below that level, now you may be thinking that these are the lows that the market has created. Okay, I will just make them good for you. You may be thinking, okay, the blue colored lines are the good levels, but the initial resistance that the price had broken is 1.5397. So I will be expecting a support around this level. Now if that level is taken down like this and then a retest has provided resistance, then I think this buying here is just those guys who are trying to close their positions before they go short. I'm just my speculation, okay guys. I think keeping this long is not a very good idea, MGA. Even if you have small positions, I think long here is not a good idea. But yes, if you say we start trading above 1.5397, okay, tomorrow or day after, then it will be a good idea. Okay, because the previous high, yeah, sometimes the price enters below the previous highs, it's okay, but then it is bought back immediately with the bullish pin bars. Okay, because this is the discounted market. Now if in the discounted market you will not buy, then what will you do? Yeah, now see here, this is the bullish price action here. Okay, this is the bullish price action here. Boom, 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 boom. But after a break, this is not a bullish price action. This is an indecision at the support level. People are not aware what to do. So they try, okay, we will become bulls, but suddenly they meet the sellers here. Now I will show you on the 4-hour. At the resistance, boom, boom, boom. So expect some sell off. I think 1.5271 is the crucial area. If that is taken out, I think we will not be looking for any buying opportunity in this one. Then we will become sellers again. But if it starts somehow, if it starts trading above 1.5397 area comfortably, then we will definitely become buyers in this one. I hope I have answered your question. And also on the 4-hour, the structure of the market is broken, guys. It has become long. I'm sorry, MJ. Do you see that? Okay, you see when this is the market structure. You see any time frame, it is a different thing. Now this is a short market structure, but with this up move, this has turned into the bullish price action. So what are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do about that? I think buying at the current levels is not good because you have a resistance very close. If you really want to take risk on the long side, I think buying, you know, the concept of order blocks. I think buying in this rectangle like 1.5325 to 1.5271 area will be a good idea. All right, this is a very high level to buy, because in that case your stop loss will be below this candle's low. This candle's low is 1.5255, and yes, then you can target at least this 1.5397 and maybe even higher if it trades above that. Well, that's all, guys. If you find this useful, please give me a thumbs up. I'm waiting for a thumbs up eagerly, and I'm going to close this webinar now. It's already been like 50 minutes or so. Well, time is not a problem, but the participation from the viewers is very less. Only MGA, Updesh. Oh, Clara, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I didn't read that in the beginning. You have been here. I'm sorry about that. Well, guys, I hope you got some idea about the support and resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Please keep in mind, do not risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade. Okay, and you should look for a potential profit of more than 3 times of the risk that you're going to take. Leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. You can also join the Dukascopy Forex community. There are so many traders out there. The links are there in the description. If you want, you can follow my other channel, which is Bulls and Bears. I do sometimes post my very good trades over there. You can touch base with me, and my Skype is written on screen. Have a profitable day. Thank you very much for watching today. See you tomorrow, 16:30 Greenwich Mean Time. Bye bye. Take care.